Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day from wherever you are watching us. Welcome to another segment of Let's Talk. Today is Thursday, the fourth day of the month of June. Well, happy new month to you, our viewers. It's another month for us to be very focused and more intentional about what we are doing. You see, many people are asking questions why we are doing this business or what the business is all about. If you are out there watching us and you are able to resonate with what I'm about to tell you now, then you know that this is for you. If you're an immigrant, a mother, or a parent, or you're working in the healthcare sector, or whatever profession you find yourself, and you're working longer hours, and yet you still cannot make ends meet, you take all the overtime, at the detriment of family time or self love or being there for your children in their milestone achievements and their academics. You have to think again. So today, myself and my mentor here are here to tell you why we started this business and also what the business is all about. You see, when you are exchanging your time for money at your regular job, something suffers. Not only your health suffering from burnout, but your loved ones suffer because they don't get you to be there with them. So today with me is a very nice, lovely sister of mine. She's also working in the healthcare sector like I do. But before I introduce her or before she introduces herself, I am your girl, Marian. I'm a wife, a mother. I work in the healthcare sector. I am originally from Nigeria, but I now reside here in the US. And guess what? I'm a proud digital business owner. I am a proud digital business owner because now I enjoy something a lot of you are dying to have. I'm not going to spill the beans now. I'll wait for later. So, Naomi, can you kindly introduce yourself to our lovely viewers?
Good morning. Thank you so much, my sister, for the opportunity to introduce myself. Good morning, Australia. We are Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. We are ahead of US, and I'm glad to meet with my sister here live for the first time. And this is the beauty of this online business. We create friendships. My sister from Nigeria, living in the US. I'm from Kenya, living in Australia. So my name is Naomi. A happy wife, a mom of two boys, and I'm originally from Kenya, as I said. I live in Adelaide, South Australia with my family. I'm a full-time healthcare worker, and I'm a proud digital business owner, and I'm a Christian as well. And I'll share my story why I started this business and why you need this business as well as an immigrant or
Okay,
everyone
Naomi,
else.
let me pause you there. I can see that you are so excited to share why you started this business and how and what the business is all about. I want us to ponder. You see how magnificent our God is. I am here in the US. It's a Thursday evening for me, and she is there in Australia, and it's a Friday morning. Isn't our God wonderful? And then it's the joy of this business, like she said, is you can be anywhere in the world and you are connecting and you are having your business meeting and you are having your business partners. So if you're watching us, please don't move a muscle, get a pen and paper and drop your questions because we'll be happy to answer your questions. You see, my mentor, Naomi, she's so excited. She just wants to ask her to introduce herself and she wants to dive into the questions. So please sit tight and try to open your heart. I know many of you have had opportunity of doing businesses that burnt your hands, and so you feel every online business is a scam. Not all is a scam. So wherever you are right now watching, open your heart and ask yourself, what if this is really what I want? What if all my prayers, this is the thing I need? So just do yourself the favor of listening to us and hear what you have to say. And if it resonates with you, then you know what to do next. Okay, so Naomi, hit it. Tell us
All
why
right.
you decided the business and what the business is all about.
All right, thank you so much for the opportunity. As I said, I'm a healthcare worker, and I'm an immigrant living in Australia with my family, and close to 10 years now. And I'm someone like any other immigrant. I moved to Australia for a green pasture, for a dream to be able to grow and support my family back home and the larger community. And life was not so expensive, but after COVID-19, everything became expensive, the living expense, and it's all actually around the world. And as immigrants, we are the hardworking people. So I had that belief that it's working hard. So if there's someone who has worked hard living in Australia or in abroad, I can testify that I've worked hard. So I kept increasing my work hours. And I reached a point where I started working 2 to 3 jobs and overtime. And why? Because bills could not wait. We needed to pay school fees for our children, bills, rent, and everything else, and as well support our families back home. Because as Africans, we are people who are our culture. We are brought up in a way we need to support one another as families, because you can't be eating where another family member is sleeping without food. So we are brought up in a way we support one another. And I found myself working so hard. You know what? I realized I was not moving forward. So it was paycheck to paycheck. When I could look even at my account, I didn't have savings as such. And at some point, I could not travel when I needed to travel, especially because I needed to work. I didn't have that financial breakthrough that I'll be able to travel freely and even come back freely. And that's when I sat down and asked myself, I don't think I'm going anywhere with working very hard. And it was costing me. It was costing me my sleep. It was costing me my rest. It was costing me my family time, especially my kids who are now teenagers and who needed me most, because I had missed their milestones while they were back Kenya before they came here. And now when they were here, I was still missing their milestones because I was barely at home. Most of the time I was at work. And that was a wake up call for me. I realized I needed something else, and I saw this business since 2019, but at that time I could just scroll by and say I don't think these things work. And from 2024, I began searching for something to do seriously and praying about it because I was tired. And while I was still searching and praying, around 2025, actually, I celebrated 1 year. I saw this business from someone I knew, and I decided to check out because at that point I needed something. And once I saw someone I knew, I said, okay, I've been seeing this business around for a while. If this person who is running this business, now I know her, let me just reach out and check out the business. And after I checked out, I watched the free webinar. The rest is history. I didn't waste any time before I began my business. And that was the best decision I ever made in 2025. And I thank God so much because through this business, I've had personal development, financial growth as well. And I was able within months to reduce my hours of work. Now I do not work 2 to 3 jobs. I only do one job where I run my business on the side. And that for me, it's a fulfillment because I can now spend more time with my kids and have rest for myself as well. And I'm still growing because this business is not an overnight very rich business. It's a business you learn as you grow and the digital skills as well. Now, I want us to answer this question. Maybe you're asking yourself, what is this business all about? This business is about digital marketing. You come in, you learn the skills, you apply the skills, and you're good to go. So this is not a business where you come in and start from scratch. It's an online franchise with no high franchise fees. That means it's a business in a box. You come in, you'll get everything. And that's what we do. We help people who are around the world looking to work online, but they do not know how to start because I was there looking to work online. I didn't know how to get started. And we know there are people out here who are looking for this business, but they don't know how to go about it. So we are here to help them get set up because they come in, we provide everything, video-based training, automated system, which does most of the lifting, where you concentrate on growing your business. We provide the product resources, which means the products are already resourced. So you don't need to come and start resourcing for everything. You get a mentorship program and coaching. So that means you don't come in and we throw you under the bus. No, you get a community, a global community to support you. Like my sister here, we are supporting one another, and you get a mentor on your side and a coach to guide each and every day as you grow in the business. So it's a business in a box where you come in and you get everything you need for success. And this business has been there for a decade. And the system that we have is structured in a way it works, and it's been proven to work for a decade. So if you are a mom like us, an immigrant, and a healthcare worker who is tired, especially missing milestones for your kids, in this life, time is what we can never recover. Money, we can always work for money or look for money, but with the time, once it's gone, it's gone. So if you're a mom who is tired and asking yourself, is there another way out? Is there a way I can still provide and be present for my kids, provide still and travel when I want, at least see my families back home and do the things that I love most? Then this business is for you. You're watching us today, and it's a business you can run from anywhere around the world, from the comfort of your own home, little pockets of your time during your swimming classes when you're taking your kids for swimming classes, soccer, whatever, everything. So it's a business for busy moms like anyone else, like us as well. So thank you so much. And yeah, send us a message. We are happy to guide you and support you and get you started. Thank you.
Wow, she has said it all. But a more serious note, because I know some of you viewers just look and say, oh, one of those things, and then you scroll by. Search yourself deeply. As an immigrant, you thought making it in America or wherever you are abroad is by working longer hours. But now, I'm sure in yourself, you realize that there are days you don't even feel like getting up to go to that job. Why? Your body is yearning for rest. You're tired of the same routine, working longer hours. Once you pay a few bills, you're asking yourself what happened to the money because it doesn't really cover much for you. But that being said, for now, if you're looking at 5 years from now, or for those of you who are closer to retirement, do you really think deep in you that you have enough money to live your retirement age? Because, truth be told, inflation is on the rise and it's not coming down anytime soon. And so, even if you think you have some big amount, huge amount of money stuck out somewhere, are you sure that that money is going to take you throughout your retirement period and be able to cater for your loved ones? We are saying work smart, not because we just want to talk, but we are people like you. We have been through those shoes. We have been through those paths, and we knew what it did to us. We knew what it did to our children. Many of us are breeding children we don't even know about. Yes, because your children are wanting you to be there to answer their questions. You're not there. Before they wake up in the morning, you're out of the house. Before you come back, they're sleeping, and you don't get to see them maybe once in a week. So these children are growing rapidly. Mostly as a teenager, she has teenage children. There are some questions the girl child wants to answer. There are some questions the boy child also wants answers to. And where you as a parent is not there for them because you're busy working extra hours to pick up the bills, they will look for answers from wrong people. And we don't want that. Why? Because we want to be able to have control over our children. We want to be able to vouch, oh, my child can do this, my child cannot do that. But where you are absent in the child's growing, and the child picks up habits that you're not even aware of, and then in the future you begin to see and say, oh, this child is giving me headache. Where were you when that child needed you? So we're asking you, do your regular job. While they are at school, you are at work. When they come back from school, you are home with them and you are doing your business from home. You know the funny thing about this business is a business that does not need you physically present with it. While you're at your job, your business is running. Yes. While you are attending function at your children's school, your business is running. While you are maybe travel on vacation, your business is running. So why don't you just check it out? It's a win-win for you. You check it out. It's something you think you cannot do. You get your 149 back because 149 we paid for you. You pay 149 at a certain stage to be able to plug into the system and allow you see what it entails and what the training is going to be like for you. So we are saying, because we know the life of an immigrant, a struggling immigrant mother working in the healthcare sector or whatever field you're working in and having kids you're raising. So until you come yourself, your come your way next time, you see our website, you have heard our story. I have my story. I said it last time and I will say it again. I had to stop at the time when I found myself doing 3 jobs and sleeping on the steering on the traffic lights. Ask yourself, for me, if I had been on a slope and I took off my feet from the brake to be comfortable in the sleep, what would have happened to me? In an accident, right? God forbid if I had died in it. Before my family would bury me, my companies or those jobs would get someone to replace me. So why would I want to just see an opportunity to adjust my life, my work-life balance, and throw it away? I do my regular job, but I have this business going for myself. And the fun part of it is this business is something you can transfer to your children. But your job, you signed for that job. You cannot transfer to your children. This is a legacy you can pass to your children, but you build it up and you take part of it. So if you're watching us out there, ask yourself. They have spoken these things I've heard. I've been seeing this advert every now and then. What if I try this and it works for me? What if? Just what if this is what I've been looking for all these years? What if? You will come your way next time, ponder on it, and take action. If not for yourself, for your kids, so that you can be there for them. Until we see you next time, bye for now.
See you next time.
Bye.